and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got Cade Cunningham. Johnson is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Embiid in at center, filling out the middle. And for Detroit, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out. Oh.
So the Pistons will get the first possession.
Watch him.
Screen by Horford. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Banchero. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Horford. Carter, high post. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Can't get it to drop. About a minute played here so far in the first. Screen by Embiid. Tries the spin move. Here's Garcia. They get it again. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
To stop the run. Blocked!
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Cunningham passes to Banchero. Here's Garcia from downtown, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Horford. Screen by Horford. Fires the three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
There's a screen. Carter from outside. Pure from three-point range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Ben Carroll. Six on the shot clock. There's the screen by Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Horford will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 10. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And Detroit another three.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Outside Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Carter. Horford outside. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Here's Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pistons trail by 6. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pistons making a change here. Zubac is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 33,
Pass to Horford.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Raptors lead by 4. Here's Garcia. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Carter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Carter's got 5 points.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Here's Garcia. Launches it from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Carter on the wing. Pass to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Garcia. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. Toronto shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. Harden, he's checked in for Detroit. The Raptors also with a sub. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Embiid.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Zubac. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Raptors lead by 7. To the left side wing. Back to Cunningham. Johnson a screen on Brogdon. Here's Garcia. A deep 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. What you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Johnson with a bucket.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Zubac screen. Inside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Johnson. And here's Cunningham. He has 6. Doesn't go for him. Horford passes to Brogdon. Right wing. Fires for 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. He's got 5.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders beware.
Here's Garcia, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the floor.
On defense, the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Johnson a screen on Thompson. Here's Jordan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Toronto. Jordan at the line for 1.
Pistons trail by 8. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped. And he's all alone. Here's Daniels. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
The Pistons have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Harden with it. Lets it go. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Toronto out in front, up 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Johnson. Back to Daniels. Embiid a screen on Carter. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 10. And for Toronto, Dyson Daniels out there with Cunningham. Then there's Johnson. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Carter. Shot clock at 5. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He has 7.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Jordan finds Embiid. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple of years. And that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves. And by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And Detroit making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Here's Daniels. Outside Neesmith. Johnson passes to Daniels. Here's Jennings, covered by Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Team second.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. James is checked in for Carter. Both good from the line that time. And here are the Raptors now. 6-point lead to the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just smart decisions, as Cunningham did a great job of setting his guy up.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's Detroit with the ball, trailing by 8. Pass to Brogdon. The 3 is up from deep. Brogdon.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Embiid. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Caro outside. 3-pointer.
Well, he's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
Brogdon, the pass to Jennings. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Raptors lead by 3. Here's Garcia. And Caro outside. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Detroit with the ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Now here's Brogdon. He has 6. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Daniels is checked in for Cade Cunningham.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 1, number 41.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Garcia. Buries it from 3. Garcia's got 8.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Brogdon, the pass to James. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the right side, down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Out left to the wing. To the inside, Garcia. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brogdon, the pass to James. 4-3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Banchero outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Pistons trail by 5. Great D that time from Banchero.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Nesmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The first one falls. Sabonis, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second. And so Horford will bring it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. Pass to Zubac. Fades and shoots. Zubac, screen. Here's Brogdon. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Brogdon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Here's Garcia. Releases. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Brogdon. Give him 8 points now. Outside Harden from deep 3-point land. Rebound Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Sabonis, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Garcia. Harden with the defensive effort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Zubac. No points so far. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out. He's giving you his all.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Carter comes in for Brogdon. And the Raptors making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here is Toronto. 6-point lead. Sabonis, the pass to Johnson. Back to Sabonis. And he lobs it up. That shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Oh, Horford wanting it more.
I like that Al right there just got a great angle, and he finished strong.
Johnson a screen on Harden. Here's Jordan. And that one drops. Jordan's got 5 now.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Pistons trail by 6. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Here's Harden. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Here's Daniels. He drops it from range. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. And there it is for him.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Sabonis, the pass to Johnson. And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pistons trail by 9. Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Drains the triple. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
Please, direct your attention now to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Toronto leads. They're thinking about it. Nice try. That's all good. All right, give it up for our contestant.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so here is Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Jordan. The 3 from Banchero. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Pistons trail by 6. And for the Raptors, Paolo Banchero is out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Embiid in its center. Toronto's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Banchero finds Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Detroit has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Back to Johnson. That one drops for him. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And that one is stuffed
right through.
It's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Raptors lead by 8. Pass to Jordan. Launches a three. That shot, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Carter from outside, and it's Jordan with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Johnson. Here's Garcia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Brogdon. Give him 8. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, BA? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Make some noise for your Pistons break dance crew.
To the left wing. Johnson against Horford. There's the triple. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3-ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Garcia, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around. Stay out of the way!
Wow.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Here's Garcia. 14 points for him. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pistons, trailing by 5. Carter, the pass to Brogdon. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Embiid. In transition, here they come. And Carroll with it. Now Carter defending. Knocks down the long J. And Carroll's got 12.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Horford, a screen on Jordan. Clock at 6. Brogdon finds Horford. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Down low, Johnson. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Here's the break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Brogdon. Give him 8 points now. Horford outside. Pass to Carter. Pulls it. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He has 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort got burned on that one.
And Caro uses his size down there.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Pistons trail by 10. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. From 9 feet out, good on the shot.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Garcia. He's checked by Carter. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Carter. He's got 7. Screen by Horford. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brogdon. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here's Garcia. Hits the three-pointer. Garcia's got 7 now in this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pistons trail by 13. Outside Brogdon. Horford outside. And that one good. Give him 8. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors lead by 11. Cunningham, left side. Antetokounmpo, outside. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Now Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Harden to the middle and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here comes Toronto on the push. He goes up and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Zubac. Over to the left wing. 1:21 left in the third. Oh! Butler punches it home.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
So it's Toronto now. Cunningham outside. Pass to Daniels. There's Neesmith with a three. Fires hitting the triple. Neesmith's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And he makes a first.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
The Pistons making a switch here. James is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Sabonis. Cunningham outside. Shoots from the right block. That shot off the mark. Pistons trail by 12. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Harden. Pass to Jennings. Clock is at 3. Zubac's with it. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Ivica Zubac. James is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Cunningham. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Horford against Johnson. Horford inside. And Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the gym. You forget how big he is.
Raptors lead by 7. Here's Garcia. Pass to Neesmith. Outside Johnson. No good on the 3.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Brogdon. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Cunningham. And he's going for the lob. And Embiid throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. He can't hit that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Johnson with it. Now Horford defending. There's Cunningham with a three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. James finds Brogdon. Zubats against Embiid. Carter from outside knocks down the triple.
Guy who's all about team, Zubats. Very unselfish.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Johnson. Here's Garcia. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Toronto making a switch here. Banchero's checked in.
Shooting for Toronto.
Here's Brogdon. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Cunningham, a screen on Carter. Garcia sinks it from distance. Garcia's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here comes the break. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice D from Carter. Pistons trail by 10. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Brent Garcia. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, number 41. Shooting one.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Brogdon. Thompson outside. And here's Horford for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Raptors, Garcia. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Cunningham against Brogdon. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Carter. Here's the 3. Horford can't hit. Raptors lead by 9. Embiid passes to Cunningham. Over Brogdon. And it's Toronto with another.
Some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Carter. From the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Here's Garcia. He's checked by Carter from outside the arc. And the basket by Garcia. Garcia's got 33.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Thompson. Horford, right side. They need this. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Raptors lead by 12. Johnson passes to Embiid. Now here's Cunningham. Outside Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Here's Garcia. Here's the three. And Carroll with it. Over to the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And Embiid throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Pistons have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Banchero. Horford passes to Thompson. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Garcia. Cunningham on the wing. Johnson a screen on Brogdon. Inside. Horford with a steal. Cunningham against Brogdon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Detroit. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Johnson. Here's Garcia. Pure from 3-point range. Garcia's got 36 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Six on the shot clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Number 42, Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Raptors. Here's Garcia. He's checked by Carter. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Carter to the paint. And he banks in the layup.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And it's Cunningham missing. Pistons trail by 16. Out to Horford. The three. The shot no good. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Here's Garcia. Pass to Embiid. Now Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2, number 41.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-7 run. Antetokounmpo outside. Sabonis in the post. He's guarded by Zubats. Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on James. Daniels misses. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.